Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Real Talk video. I pray that everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend as we thank the Most High Yah for so much. My title says, Gangsta Rap is used as a weapon. This video response is back to you, Rapper31. Powerful email, you know who you are. And I want all of the rappers to just listen up for a moment in this video. I'm not doing this video to make nobody mad, to really talk down on nobody. That's not what my intentions are in this video. So if you take it the wrong way, I can't do nothing about that. But this is to enlighten you and for you to examine yourself and to understand what you are really off in and who it's owned by and how gangster rap has been the biggest weapon I've seen being used for a long time. It's one of the most dangerous weapons I ever seen in my life. See, you can talk about the artists and their lyrics all day long and what they rapping about and how wicked it is, how demonic it is. But what most people don't really see is who behind the artist. Who owns that record label. Who has all the power? These fake Jews that's behind and been behind gangster rap since day one. My race of people have been torn down and still being torn down, still being degraded. All this behind gangster rap because it's a system designed for us to degrade each other, kill one another, keep us in bondage, talk about selling dope, running women, guns, balling. I can go on and on. But the truth that lies behind the scenes. Now, brother, in your email, you talked about NWA. And just excuse a little bit of my language in this video. For those that may be religious that's looking. But y'all know I'm spiritual, so cussing words don't bother me. NWA. Niggas with attitude. Niggas with attitude. That title alone messed up so much. Because now you got angry niggas with attitude if that's what they want to call it. Let's go back to NWA for a moment. Let's go back to Eazy-E. Let's go back to Ice Cube. Let's go back to Dre. Let's go back to Yellow Boy. Let's go back to MC Ren. Let's go back to DOC and the rest of the crew. You saw that it was a lot of violence already. Come on now. Police brutality. But see, if you come up with something like this, then that can take the focus off of what's really going on. Come on now. See, these fake Jews that own everything, we all know the struggle and the story behind NWA. But see, those Jews, I'm talking about these fake ones, they saw money, and then what they really saw was a way for us to keep us down while they continue to generate and make all the money. Give Eazy a house. Give Eazy that car. Give Yellow Boy this. Give MC Ren that. Give Cube a little bit of this. But see, Cube woke up early though. But they saw a way. They saw a great weapon. Wait a minute. They can really kill each other through gangster rap. And nobody can even really focus at us because they too busy looking at niggas killing niggas. Niggas with attitude. And when you got an attitude, you stay frustrated, you stay angry, and your actions are not always what? Good. NWA, niggas with attitude. Gangster rap. See, to those same niggas that they making money off of, these fake Jews are using those real Jews as a weapon. And we still don't see this. How is it they know who you are, but you don't know who you are? So they become up, they are fake, but they use the title, but they use you as the real Jew as a weapon to beat down your own brothers and sisters. Whether it's with the gun or whether it's up here. We still don't get it to this day. Look at what Gangsta Rap promotes. Calling all our women bitches and hoes. Sluts, tramps. Calling the brothers niggas. It promotes violence. It promotes sex. It promotes being in the game. You ain't from my set. Nigga, where you from? If you ain't from my block, pow! We already know what happened in L.A. We already know about Compton. We know from back in the day about the Bloods and the Crips. But see, at first, that's not what it was about. When you look up the original meaning of Crips and what it stood for at first, it should have never been no thing about this brother against his own brother. It was about the community. Somebody right now can tell me what Crips stand for, and they ain't even got to look it up because they know from studying what it truly meant for the whole community to come together. But see, let's keep it real. The feds, the CIA, the fake Jews, all of this. Who planted dope in these hooded out gangster areas? Where did the dope come from? We didn't come up with it. Who would set those guns off in an empty, abandoned vehicle that's been sitting up for years so the gangs can get it and shoot each other up and kill them, and then plant dope in there and then plant dope on them and then lock them up in the system in the penitentiary, which is another business? Come on, speak truth, JT. Lying on that brother. That brother didn't have no drugs on him. Some of them did, but some of them it was planted on by the crooked cops. Then you got the crooked DEA, excuse me. Then you got crooked lawyers, crooked judges. The whole system is crooked. Crooked police. Come on, somebody. Who put those guns over there? But see, you don't see too many rappers who rapped about, when it don't go that way. When the consequences seek in. When your homie ain't your homie and he ain't there no more. Now you behind closed bars in a penitentiary and you missing out on your children growing up and ain't hardly nobody writing you no letters where your homeboys at. Ain't nobody hardly putting no money on your books. Your homeboys out there slanging all that dope, but ain't nobody gonna put $10 on your books. And your other homeboy sneaking around hitting your old lady while you in the penitentiary. But he's still saying much love to your homie. Who rapping about that? We have killed more and more of each other than anything with this gangster rap. When you go back to the mid-'80s, y'all, the music industry, it was hit hard, and it took a turn, a big turn. Y'all remember Schoolie D? But then, when you think about rappers like Will Smith at the time, Summertime was too soft. It was the family reunion. It was too soft to rap about stuff like that. According to them. It used to be, what was it, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince? But see, that was too soft, so they had to come up with gangster. It wasn't gangster enough. One of my favorites that I missed was Heavy D. Heavy D had some nice, positive music to me. But see, Heavy D wasn't gangster enough. Heavy D wasn't promoting enough violence. Some of these rappers that's gone, they was never into gangster rap. But what happened? Oh, about time when the 90s hit. Gangster rap was top chart. 1988, if I'm not mistaken, 88, Niggas with Attitude, NWA, came out with, excuse my language, but they came out with Fuck the Police. Okay? That was their hatred and violence toward what the cops was doing back then. Beating up on black people. We saw this. Violence. 1988, you hollering out, fuck the police. And here it is, 2019, you still hollering out, fuck the police. Excuse my language. Would it sound better if I say F the police? It's still the same thing. We are still marching. For what reason? To try to get equal with this satanic system that you never supposed to been equal with. See, the police ain't gonna never stop beating up that next brother you talking about. These fake Jews use this to keep us distracted from what's really going on in the spiritual realm. Gangsta rap is one of the biggest weapons ever been used. Ever been used. And then you got politics mixed in with it. This weapon is so dominant that year after year after year, more and more of us fall for it. Even got the children going crazy because they see the movies, they see the lifestyle, they see that money, but they don't realize what's behind closed doors. They don't see that rapper really don't own that house. That's really not his car. He really was renting that. That's not all his jewelry. Now, some of them own their stuff, but most of them are nothing but perpetrators, and they don't own half of the stuff they rapping about. The real ones who own it, you will never even see their face half of the time. They behind the scene while you looking stupid and ignorant, I may even add in there. I don't even want to talk about BET, but I can tie all this in together. Black entertainment television. I call it black embarrassment television. Because it's very embarrassing. Because look at what they promote. Well, you know why they can promote what they promote? Because the Jews control BET. I'm talking about fake. When I say Jews in this video, I'm talking about these fake ones. That's who control BET. You can go all the way back from Martin Luther King's time all the way up to now, and you ain't never been in control. Never. You have been pulled like a puppet. You have been fooled. You have been tricked. You have been trying to get equal once again with a satanic system that was never designed for you to be a part of, to live in that way. One thing you see with hip-hop is what? Beef. And I ain't talking about no meat in your refrigerator. I'm talking about somebody is always into it. Confusion. A fight. You ever wonder why rap is always promoting that? It's always, oh, now 50 Cent beefing with such and such. Oh, man, back then it was Biggie and Tupac. The years changed, but you know what changed is also the artists. See, back then it was Biggie and Pac. But even in Ice-T area, you saw a lot of gangster rap. How many of y'all remember the movie Colors? Colors, 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 Colors. Ice-T. This stuff been going on for years and years and years. It don't matter what year comes along, there's going to be beef between somebody in those generations because it's a distraction and it's going to continue to promote violence. And plus, it's entertaining. And while you beefing and beefing and beefing, another shooting occurs. Another white cop done gunned down another black teenager in broad daylight and he got away with it. See, all these distractions are put in place to keep you distracted so you can't see that this is a spiritual battle. History keeps repeating itself. Gangsta rap is a weapon. How many times do you hear JT say this on her about what's business? The ones who really made the money off of the gangster rap have never touched a mic in their life. They never used a microphone a day in their life. Never. But they put you in place so they can put that puppet in place so I can pull them strings. Take the focus off of me. It's business. Now you add this in with racism. Racism is a business. Prison is a business. War is a business. Religion is a business. The hospital is a business. All of it go hand in hand together. Synthetic drugs is a business. We can talk about dope out here all day long out here on these streets, but look at the synthetic drugs now that's being put into the body. And you wonder why that pharmacy is 24 hours over there. It's open all day long, all night long, just like a dope dealer can sell dope all day and all night long. The difference is, it's just, that's on the streets, but this is in the hospital. It's okayed by the doctor. And I mean no disrespect with this. But we better wake up and realize what's going on. It's all about money. Who is over what? Young brother that wrote this email, let me tell you something. There is a relationship and rituals between these artists and these fake Jews. Why you think it's always a ritual or it's always a sacrifice and somebody's always dying? Or it's always somebody got to take an oath. Somebody got to move up the ladder. Somebody got to die. Somebody got to make up another story to keep you off focus so you can, oh man, they really did kill him. They really did murder him. You'll never hear the ending to these stories. But look at Ice Cube. Let's go back to Cube for a moment. NWA. Even at a young age, the brother was realizing that something just wasn't right. But once Cube got out of NWA, and then I think he went to, it might have been Interscope, and started making his own stuff. And then once he left everybody and started producing on his own, started writing his own movies like Friday. Now he got his own company like Cube Vision. One thing those Jews hate is to see that. See, their job was to keep Ice Cube in that circle, but Cube got out. He warned them, told Dre, told Easy. But even with Dre started thinking, I need to get my own. The aftermath. Then they went to Death Row. Now check this out. And then when you start seeing about a black-owned record label, you saw Death Row Records, Suge Knight. But then with all that, look at what happened. What really happened to Tupac? Still to this day, they trying to figure it out. Was Dr. Dre threatened when he left Death Row and then he came with the aftermath? Was Vanilla Ice really dangled over a bridge by Suge Knight? See, when you look at Death Row and Ruthless, why is it they didn't want to get let out their contracts? See, all this stuff, once again, keeps you distracted. I know I'm going back and forth in this video, but this is the way I feel the way to do this video. These fake Jews was making money off of all of it. When you saw Suge Knight with Death Row, you saw more and more of us get into it even more. And then now you got this big thing about hip-hop. Hollywood. Hollywood, or Hollyweird, some of us may call it, can't stand when you got your own. Hollywood can't stand when you don't need them because they know that they got to continue to grow by using you. But then let's look at how many done died behind Gangsta Rap. These fake Jews are so slick. They got you looking at the rapper, the artist, the lyrics, their lifestyle. They degrading the women. You with the guns, you with the dope, you with the hustling, you with the balling, you with the grills in your mouth, you with the big houses, you with the cars, you with all the material things. They got you looking at you and your brother and your sister, but how many are looking at them? Why? Because I can't see them, JT. They ain't out in the open. The owner of Facebook, how many times do you see his face out there? How many times do you see Bill Gates? Let me get all the way real. They always portraying us in these movies to be the dope dealer, the gangster, the gay man, for the women, the hoes, the crazy woman, the independent woman. You always see that. Or that brother got to dress up like a woman. That's the only way you're going to get this role. If you ain't going to play the gay role, can you at least dress up like a woman? How many times have you seen Tom Cruise put on a dress? I'm about to close now. How many times? How many times? I'm gonna just use Tom Cruise as an example. How many times have he put on a dress? But even back in the day, what movie did you see Will Smith in where he played gay in the bed with a white man? Oh, I'm going too far with this. If you can't see what I see, what I'm saying in this video, then you are blinded. They always come out with a way to keep you all the way down. See, I could be the owner of a wicked business and have so many employees up under me, and you would never even have to see my face. And you know what your focus will be on? The ones that's under me. I can sell you what I want, when I want, and how I want, and you can never even see my face, and your focus is going to be on who's up under me. They're going to continue. Y'all see my point? The ones who really owns this and promotes this, you never see their face. See, you ain't got to come up with the face. All you got to do is come up with the system. Come up with a system, a design system to keep you off track. As long as you put that system in place, people are going to fall for it. Gangsta rap is that weapon. Even if I wasn't talking about rap, once again, it's in the movies. It's in the reality shows. It was on TV back then. The Jerry Springers, the Marvin Povich, all that. You are not the father. They make money off our stupidity. And they make money off our ignorance. These neighborhoods are trashed out, most of them. I'm talking about the hoods. That's why they can put that dope in there. Plant those weapons over there. But see, notice this weapon I'm talking about. It's rap. There is life and death in the power of the tongue. Many of us are already destroyed because of the tongue. Many of us have already destroyed because of, what did the Most High say? My people will perish for the lack of knowledge. It's a weapon. Done taken out many. If it ain't took you out physically, it took you out spiritually. If it didn't take you out spiritually, it took you out mentally. If it didn't get you mentally, it got you emotionally. That's why so many people, emotions are just going left and right, sky high. Because can you believe that song they just played on the radio, bro? Look at that song. It goes down in the den. Snapchat me that pussy. See, with all the technology now, sex is promoted so easily through your phones. You listen at the lyrics now, you need a condom on just to hear the music and the lyrics, I mean. Just to listen at it. I'm making a joke, but I'm being serious. You got to put on a condom just to listen at the music that's out now. I ain't talking about everybody. But just realize as I close, it's a weapon. And it have caused mass destruction. Hip-hop is at its worst and at its best. Somebody will catch that later. They're going to continue to use BET. Y'all are going to continue to march, because I ain't in that category. Y'all going to continue to cry out about Black Lives Matter. Y'all going to continue to cry about February, Black History Month. Y'all are going to continue to talk about we need some other type of leader when all you needed is the Most High. Because y'all focus. I'm saying y'all to the ones that's focused and y'all can't see spiritually. Y'all are going to continue to dwell on this system. This system got you. See, I once upon a time was deep off in producing rap music. I was heavy off into this. But then I woke up. I know how these rappers can be behind closed doors. I know how they get high. I know how they say certain things and they run women and they get drunk and even want to fight. I know what they're saying in their lyrics. But I also know they trying to get that paper. I know how the gospel artists smoke weed. I ain't saying everybody. I know how that gospel artist, that man, run women. I know how that gospel artist is gay. So really, who's better than who? All of it is sick. It all needs help. You singing one thing, but you promoting another. Uh-oh. You trying to say this in this song, but you living this way. You singing about deliverance, but you still ain't delivered. You singing about heaven, but your lifestyle is lined up with the lake of fire. Let me leave this alone. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend. Shalom.